Thousands of fans will be allowed into venues to watch the Tokyo Olympic Games next month, but they will be told not to cheer or even speak loudly. Organisers are limiting numbers to a maximum 10,000 spectators, with venues only half full, though that's going against the advice of scientists. The decision could be reversed if coronavirus infections surge higher. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes reports from Tokyo.
Remember in those pre-COVID days when Tokyo won the 2020 Olympic bid? And people were allowed to celebrate like this. For a while, it seemed possible the Tokyo Games might actually take place with stadiums like this. But today, the president of the Tokyo Organising Committee, Seiko Hashimoto, announced a compromise. In light of the government restrictions on public events, she says, the spectator limit on the Olympic Games will be set at 50% of venue capacity, up to a maximum of 10,000 people. That is very much not what the medical experts have been advising. Just last week, they said having no spectators would be much the safest option.
The worry isn't really what the crowds do inside the stadiums, it's what they might do afterwards. People here in Tokyo are already thoroughly sick and tired of the pandemic. You can see it in places like this, people drinking late into the night in bars that are openly flouting the COVID regulations. And the Olympics will be a signal to everybody that it's okay to go out and celebrate.
Right, and also wearing masks.
That's what public health expert Kenji Shibuya is worried about.
My biggest concern is we have not yet suppressed or even eliminated COVID transmission locally. And, we just lifted the state of emergency despite we have a pretty large number of cases in Tokyo still. There is a local transmission. And if we, send an inconsistent signal that we should celebrate the Olympic, then, people will be confused and we see, larger risk of local transmission.
The hope is the Olympics will look something like this football match. The stands half full, spectators obeying the rules. But with infection rates rising again in Tokyo, the next big wave of COVID may hit just in time for the opening ceremony on July the 23rd. Rupert Wingfield-Hayes, BBC News in Tokyo.